Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Jim, for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be back here in London, face to face, after a very difficult period due to COVID. So what I want to do this morning is talk about our company, Quebec Precious Metals. When we were here last, we talked about our progress. I'm going to talk further about our progress to find the next gold mine in the James Bay region of Quebec. Of course, what I say has to be treated with a great deal of caution. And this is what we are. We have a highly prospective land package in a very promising new frontier region, gold mining region of Quebec called James Bay. Our flagship project is called Sakami. The company was created in 2018 by merging two existing companies plus assets of a third one to have 100% of the flagship projects plus other projects and explore in that very promising region of Quebec. Since then, in 2020, at the start of COVID, we made a substantial discovery called La Pointe Extension, which is the extension where we were drilling before. We also made discoveries on a project called Elmer East, another part of James Bay where we have some very good surface values for gold. As part of the creation of the company, we also monetize assets which are non-core. They're not gold, they're not in the James Bay region, and we've been quite successful with about $13 million of cash and shares equivalent. In creating the company, we had the support of our largest shareholder, Goldcorp at that time, today Newmont, the largest gold mining company in the world. They operate the mine in the area called the Eleanor Mine, which was discovered by a company. There's echo, is there?
Yep.
Thank you. So that mine was discovered back in 2004 by a junior company and was sold to Goldcorp for $450 million. We're trying to do the same thing. Our business is to explore, not to develop. That we leave that to experienced mining companies. In this business of exploration and gold, the greatest value is when you find something and you show the value of it, and then you have others come and develop it and mine it. Since the creation of the company, we've raised money. We've done a number of financings to fund our exploration, but also the sale of non-core assets has helped to fund our activities. We have a good team, a good board, and we're quite effective in the field. This is our situation. We have a market cap around 14 million. We have 82 million shares outstanding. Our key shareholders are shown there. The region where we are operating is James Bay. It's important to know this is a region where the Cree First Nation lives. They've been there for hundreds of years. We have a great relationship with them. They have signed 3 agreements with the province of Quebec to foster economic development. The last one was signed in 2020. We work with them very closely. What's also important to know is that we have very good infrastructure. The roads that are shown there, this one is actually a paved road. You have access all year round. It is remote, but you can work there all year round. There are breakup periods which are difficult to work, but effectively we can drill 9 months of the year. The reason why this was not explored as much as other parts of Quebec or Eastern Canada is that a lot of the focus was here in Abitibi, where a lot of exploration, a lot of mines, and still a lot of exploration and mining is taking place, and this was left out. It's only when the company called Virginia found the Eleanor Mine back in 2004 that the attraction to come and explore picked up again. And we have a number of explorers. We're one of the key ones in the area, and there's a lot of activity. Importantly, we are committed to do the right thing socially, environmentally, and safety-wise. We have received award for our safety performance. We are part of efforts to clean up sites that were abandoned, unfortunately, in the past by operators in 30, 40 years ago. We have also received our certification, which is becoming a standard in Quebec and eventually in Canada for good governance, good social performance, good environmental performance, called Ecologo. Our plan for the next 12 months is to continue to drill. We just finished for the last 2 days our winter drilling campaign. We're going to go back in the summer to do more work. Our goal is to identify 2 million ounces, or at least at the best grade possible. And that's why we'll be pushing with our drilling to get to that stage. We're not there yet, but we're making good progress. We're working with 2 well-known consultants to develop a resource estimate in-house. And when we reach that goal, close to that goal, then we'll disclose it. We expect that will happen in the third quarter of this year. I've mentioned the monetization of non-core assets, and of course we're looking at opportunities to grow, looking at what's happening in James Bay, other companies, what they're doing, see if we can work with them, combine them possibly. There's nothing that's immediate, but something that we have to be on the outlook for all the time. To give you an appreciation of the area, again, this is a Google Earth image showing where we are in orange. The La Pointe area where we've been drilling. The purple lines are the power lines. The James Bay Road is actually a paved road, as I've shown on the previous slide. The key First Nation communities that we're working closely with. This is a fairly flat-lying area. There's lots of water. There was water also added by the creation of the dams 50 years ago. But again, a good area to explore, remote but good access. Geologically speaking, we're finding gold, high-grade gold along this thick line here shown on the map. It's 23 kilometers long. In mining district terms, this is very large. This is like having a whole new gold mining camp in one project. We have also drilled about 6 to 8 kilometers of that contact at a reasonable spacing. So there's a lot of work to be done, a lot more drilling that can be done to identify an even larger resource. Zooming on the area we've been spending most of our time drilling, the La Pointe deposit, which was known historically, we've done some more drilling over the last 3 years, but the La Pointe extension is really where we're very excited about. Where we're seeing here the colors are the intensity of mineralization, or grade times thickness, and we've been focusing on this area. And also we have done surveys using geophysics that shows that this extends another 2 or 3 kilometers. So very exciting, very promising. So why invest in Quebec Precious Metals? Because we've had good news flow, which we have shown our progress towards a significant resource that we will disclose. We have significant potential to find more based on the work that we've done over the last few years. We have a good shareholder base, we have the ability to raise money, and we have a rigor team. I will stop here and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions?
Yes, Mark.
Great presentation, thank you very much. Just one question. On the map where you have the results with the high-grade gold, yeah, there. I mean, obviously those are exceptional results. What do you think will be the average grade over that?
We're looking for an open pit target, and the target would be, say, 40 million tons at 1.5 grams. That would be something that would be robust economically. And there's lots of room to have that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hello, it's I joined a little bit late. Apologies. Tell me, when are you proposing to start delivery?
Start what?
Are you mining at the moment?
No, we're explorers. We're not going to mine. Our goal is to find something big, rich, and sell it to a company that can come and develop it.
And how long will that take?
Well, we expect this year we'll disclose something that will show the size of what we have. And of course, we're always in discussion and having the major companies put their eyes on what we have to attract attention, eventually make an offer.
And are you on a particular market? You're on the transistor exchange?
Yeah, we're on a TSX Venture Exchange. We're also on the OTCQB in the US.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure.
The non-core assets you mentioned, are they public equities?
The non-core assets are a combination of, we had lithium, we had rare earths, we had nickel, and some gold, but not in James Bay, and they've been sold to other public entities. We have one to go, which is in the process right now, which is a 50% interest in a project near the Oil Palm mine operated by Newmont in Ontario. We expect to close that in the second quarter of this year. The rare earth project is going through the process of due diligence. It's been publicly announced. The acquirer is Vital Metals, that's developing the only rare earth mine in Canada. And we have 68% of that project, and that monetization alone is $8 million over 5 years.
Are there any other questions? No? Thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you, Mark.
Very good.